Hi everyone, it's Nicole, and I have another layout using the Spencer's kit, and I had three add-ons. Two of them were Scrapbooking, one of them was the Project Life, and I'm just showing you some of the stuff that I may be using. I took out that burst template from Studio Calico, and then this is all the die cuts that came with this Studio Calico kits, and I have a little container right full to the brim, and I took out that Allison Craft Snap and Click stamp set, but I don't end up using, and then a whole bunch of different that's a stamp that we got in this month's kit, some washi tape, some ink from Heart Tide Pools, the basic gray stickers, some other buttons that we got in the kit, and then a bunch of papers, basic gray, Studio Calico, and that's Studio Calico right there. I don't end up using the camera. And then the yellow paper is Cosmo Cricket, and then the bubble is just a reversed of that chevron. And then just a aqua background. So this is the second time that I record, so hopefully it records properly. I don't know why it's doing that. For the life of me, I can't figure it out. So I've used this template a couple of times, and this time I want to use it a little bit different. One time I used it so that I just inked, and then another time I just used papers. So this time I want to do a little bit of both. I want to do some papers and some inking on the page. So I trace all the ones that I want papers, and I kind of mark the number of them. And then I'm going to take my Tide Pool ink and I'm going to color one of them. And another thing I did different is I only did the top of the ray and I didn't do the bottom, because the bottom I want to stamp. So I only used half the rays instead of the whole thing like I did in the two previous layouts. And now I'm just going to cut everything out and put it where it belongs. And this is layout 15 out of 50 for my Facebook challenge. It took me 1 hour and 39 minutes, and it is the 11th layout using the Spencer's kit. Now, just a little heads up, today's July 5th. I'm going to be uploading this video today, and then I won't be uploading for at least 10 days. It'll probably be the 15th before I upload again. I'm going to take a little bit of time off, and when I come back, hopefully I'll be all rested and have lots of layouts to share with you. I just did a run of, well, tonight I got to do one more night, and it's like 84 hours in a row, like 7 days in a row. Actually, right now I just got home from a night shift. This was my sixth shift in a row, 2 days, 4 nights. Got one more night. So I just decided that I was just going to take a little break, and I'm actually on vacation for the next 11 days. So I'm just going to take a few days to kind of recoup and just enjoy my family and take a whole bunch of pictures, and then I'll be back and be raring to go, and hopefully we'll get my next 35 pages done quickly so I can shop again. So I decided to use that stamp set that we got in this month's kit, or in one of the add-ons, and then I used that Mint Julep Hero Arts mid-tone ink, and then I used my Fiskars press, and it just helps really stamp straight because you can kind of guide it. And what it is those little orange things are just like foam, and so it bounces back really easy, and you can go down and kind of be above it, and you're able to guide it. And it comes in 2 sizes, and I have both sizes, and I have to say that I like the smaller size better. So that template, when you put the stuff out, it kind of leaves it like I don't know, like an awkward gap all the way around. So what I ended up doing is cut a 1/2 inch of paper, that yellow paper, all around, and then I'm going to miter the corners and make it so that it's a framed look, and then I'm going to take that yellow paper and stick it in behind that blue paper. And now I'm gluing everything down, so it just looks like it's framed. I just like that look. And now I'm looking at the page now. It's been done for a couple days or so. And the one that is the one where I inked it with a Tide Pool blue, it's really nice now. Like, it's really a nice blue, and I really like that template. I'm just trying to figure out different ways to use it so that my pages look different. So at this point, I find that the rays look kind of bare, so I take out my journaling pen and I'm going to stitch all around each ray, and then I take out my photo, and it's a photo of my husband and my kids. We were going to take the ferry over to New Jersey because we were going to the Cake Boss, and when we started walking, we saw the Statue of Liberty in the background, so I told them quickly, to go and kind of stand there so I could take a picture of them with the Statue of Liberty in the background. And so I matted that photo on that blue paper, and it's an Echo Park paper, and it's just the reverse side of that brown chevron. So I kind of cut it, the part that I had cut off, I just kind of flipped it and used it in the back of the photo just to kind of ground it to the page. And now I'm going through my Amy Tangerine sticker book from Yes Please, and I'm just taking out a whole bunch of stickers. I don't even know if I'm going to use them at this point. I'm just taking anything that kind of coordinates with where I'm going with the yellow and the teal, and I'm using my EK Success powder tool, and I'm taking the stickiness away. So this tool it's really simple actually. It's just a little brush on the top, and then the body of it is where your powder sits, and then when you flip it over and you rub it on top of the sticker, the powder comes out, and it does two things. One, it takes the stickiness away, and two, your craft room smells really nice. It smells like baby powder. So I had been looking at that tool forever, and I wasn't buying it because I was like, I don't really need it. I can just take the sticker and, kind of stick it on my clothes and pull it away. But I really like it. One, because it really does take the stickiness away really well. And two, I like that when I'm scrapbooking, I can, I smell baby powder. So I just keep going through my different stickers, and this one here is from Pebbles. We had gotten it about 4 or 5 months ago in a kit, and I take out that half. It was actually a tab, and I cut it in half, and I just took out the one that said Joy, and then the one that says Hi, and like I said, I'm just taking a whole bunch. I don't even know what I'm going to use at this point. I just want a whole bunch of stuff there, and then when I'm ready to put it together, I got my options, and I don't have to keep going back and forth through my stuff. I just have what I need, and it's right there. And I look through the other Dear Lizzie stickers that I have from Lucky Charm, but I don't find anything that I really like. And I went through my digital print. These ones here, I don't have them cut yet because they are from an older Studio Calico, or maybe an upcoming, one or the other. And so what I end up doing is I buy the digital prints from Studio Calico every month. I cut them up. I use my This to That American Craft dot adhesive, which is kind of temporary. I took a whole bunch of manila tags, and I just stick my digital prints on it, so when I'm ready to use them, they're right there, they're all cut up, and it's so much faster. I really like that. And I did the same thing. There's one that I have all my tags, and the other one it's still digital prints, but it's more like it has sayings on it, and it's not just plain old tags. So I have two of them. And I find ever since I started doing that, I start using my digital prints. So now I'm ready. I find I have enough stuff on my page so I can start seeing where I can put everything down. So I start gluing everything down to the page. So I had found one of these tabs or tags, and it was a yellow one, so I cut it in half. I put it at the top of the layout and at the bottom. And then those 3 little hearts were part of the Amy Tangerine Yes Please collection, and that funky looking arrow too. So what I did is the other sticker says You Are My Fave, and then I kind of have the arrow pointed to the Statue of Liberty, and that yellow circle it was part of the die cuts from this month's kit, and the hello was all hollow, so I just kind of stuck some journaling paper in behind so that it would really stick out. And then I'm going to use some basic gray yellow stickers right there, and I'm going to spell NYC. And it's kind of tone on tone, but it, in person it really shows. And then I'm going to put some foam tape in behind that circle to pop it up, and that is Scotch, and it's a huge roll, and I bought it at Custom Crops. I paid $33 for it, but the last time I checked, I think it was $42, and someone said that they saw it at Staples, so that could be somewhere you could look for it too. So on that little flag that said date, on the end of it, I put some foam tape so that it would have some dimension, and then I put some quick dry adhesive on the front of it so that it would stick down to the page. And I'm just using my quick dry adhesive and putting down all the different embellishments or stickers that I had taken out, including those Amy Tangerine clouds that came in the sticker sheet. And in a second, I'm going to pull my book again, and I'm going to take out another cloud, and I'm going to put it in behind that little die cut sheet right there in the doily. I'm still looking to see what else I can find. Actually, I'm looking for my enamel dots that was in this month's kit. And I'm going to end up using 2 different colors of enamel dot just so that it's different. I used yellow and a blue. And I'm going to put it at each little cluster. And then I'm looking for my roller date stamp, and I'm going to take out my Stays On ink, and I'm going to stamp down the date July 2012. And then I'm going to take out some potty people, some little tweet birds. And I took out 4 potty people because even though I'm not in the picture, I'm the one that took the picture. So I just wanted to put that I was there. And now I'm taking out some twines. And I didn't know if I wanted the aqua or the yellow, but I decided on going with the yellow. I'm going to take out my This to That American Craft dot adhesive. I'm going to add some to the twine. And I'm going to put it wherever I put a little tweet bird. And I just glue down the little birds with the quick dry adhesive. And then I'm going to glue down the potty people. And I'm just going to put it right there on the circle. So at this point, I'm just looking what else I could do to the page to make it look more finished. And I did outline all around the page too. And then I added a couple of mist, a blue and a yellow. And I'm going to show you, oh, there I go with the stitching around the page. And I'm going to show you a few close-ups, and the page is done. So you can see some close-up pictures at 2 Peas in a Bucket and a Studio Calico. Just look for the in the member gallery for Nicole Jones 911. And again, this will be the last process video for at least 10 days. But we will see you soon, and I'll come back refreshed and ready to pump out the pages again. So have a great week, and we will see you in a week or so. So thanks for watching. Bye.